Number 7 asks us to graph this polar equation, r equals 4 minus 3 cosine theta. So whenever we have an equation in this form, r equals a plus or minus b cosine or sine of theta, anytime you've got a plus or minus in there when you're adding or subtracting cosine from a constant, then it's going to be a limousin. A limousin, remember, is going to be that heart shape, or sometimes it's a heart with an inner loop. This one, first thing we want to do is look, it's cosine, so that means it's going to be symmetrical on the x-axis. So we'd be able to fold it this way onto itself. If it were sine, it would be symmetrical on the y-axis, so we'd be able to fold it vertically. And it's negative here. It's minus cosine. There's a negative sign in front of the cosine, which means that we're going to be going out this way to find our maximum r value. And that maximum r value, the maximum distance that we're going to get away from the center, is going to be a plus b. So this number plus this number, ignoring the negative sign. So 4 plus 3 is 7, so we're going to go out here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to get our maximum r value. That's how far out this limousin is going to come. All right, next we need to look at the relationship between a and b. If a is less than b, that's going to give us our inner loop. If a is equal to b, then that's going to give us our cardioid. That's the one that's going to come all the way into the center, and it's going to look like a heart. If a is a little bit more than b, then that's going to give us our dimpled limousin. And it's going to look a lot like the heart, only it's not going to come all the way to the center. And we know how close it's going to get to the center by the difference between a and b. So the difference between a and b is 1, which means that we're going to come within 1 of coming back to the center of our graph. And it's always going to be on the other side of the x-axis, or the other side of the y-axis for this one, the other side of the x-axis if this were sine. All right, and then the last couple of points that we can graph here before we draw our shape is going to be given to us by our a value. This 4 tells us where it's going to cross the y-axis. So we're going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and down 4 from the center, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we can draw that heart shape going through all of those points. And that's going to be the shape of this limousin given by that equation.